Hey YouTube, EMP's Blade Knight 60 here with another deck box zone, but first we're going to have a couple of updates. Alright, now we look through April. We are here at the deck box zone for Spellcrusher, which will happen a little bit later. Next, we're taking tomorrow off, the week's off for Friday Night Duels. Of course, Intech will be on Mondays as always. I got some more suggestions coming in as we go. I have some of my own suggestions that I'm going to be putting in as I start running out of your guys' suggestions. So I think we'll be good for a few months. We'll probably run out of Friday Night Duels before we run out of Intex. Anyway, next week will end up being Dark Mech. So deck box zone over Dark Mech on Thursday and Dark Mech versus Light on Friday for Friday Night Duels, and we're pretty much full covered for a very long time. We're covered through May, so we're going to end up seeing Aquarius versus Fairy, and then in between the tiers, as I like to call them, we're going to have a little special edition tournament called the Naruto format. I'll do explanations over the Naruto format when we get closer and closer to the Naruto format premiere, but that'll end up being the Friday the 13th duel to top it off. It'll be Neo Gemin down versus, God, I forgot what Removal Master used. Crap, I think it was his Ice Barrier deck that got eliminated early in the tournament. I think that was it. Yeah, that sounds about right. And then we'll continue on with the tournament and fill in stuff as we go along. Now we're going to go to the me looking out the window for more updates. Thank you, me by the bed. As you can see, there is snow frickin' everywhere. Yeah, this is not helping me get the random packs for the rest of the contest. I have not left the house except for work thanks to this crap. And work's been horrible too. I've been working 11 hours the past, pretty much every day this week, so yay. I'm probably not going to end up getting your guys' packs till like this weekend-ish. I think Friday's a short day and Saturday's definitely off and Sunday is Easter and nothing's open and I can't go anywhere, so crap, I guess that day's shot. Anyways, I will get them. I think I pretty much all heard back from everyone, so I have a shopping list pretty much rolled together. Hidden Arsenal 4s, Duelist Revolution, Star Strike, I think I saw one for. All viable, so awesome. You guys kept within the rule boundaries. So yeah, slight delay on that. Sorry guys, but hey, free cards. What can I say? My regional trip ended up getting canceled because of this crap, and now the packs are getting delayed. Those of you in Canada, it's going to be my first experience shipping to Canada, so bear with me. It might take a little longer for you guys. I'm still figuring it out as I go along. That's what the internet's for. I'll look it up. So, we're going to go to me back at the bed with Spellcrusher, finally. Thank you, me at the window. Anyway, here is Spellcrusher. For those of you who remember a while back, this used to be my main deck for many a tournament. And then one Madison Regional later, after I went 1-7, I figured I think it's time to upgrade or time to replace and try to find something a little bit different out of one of my other many decks that are sitting over there. And of course, thought process went, you know what? I don't know how to upgrade this right now, so let's put this on the side burner and see if I can do anything with my black deck, which was my main deck before this deck. And now black got the Dragoonity upgrade and it's running awesome, and then I finally figured out an upgrade for Spellcrush, and I'd like to share it with you. So starting things off, we are running triple skilled DM. I like the super rare for Magician Force. Isn't that cool? One's original one I got from a random Magician's Force pack that I found at Walmart, which was weird, and one's from SD6, which was way back there. 2 Magical Exemplary, place 2 spell counters on her every time a spell card is activated. Remove spell counters equal to the level of a monster to special summon that monster from your hand or graveyard. Very handy for teleportations and very handy for synchro summoning. 2 Breaker the Magical Warrior. Play spell counter, remove spell counter, blow up a card in the field. While spell counter is on card, it gains 300 attack, so he's also 19. And then we got a pretty good workhorse out of the deck, Apprentice Magician. When he's summoned, and when he is summoned, period, normal, flip, or special, place 1 spell counter on the field. When he's destroyed as a result of battle, special summon 1 spellcaster type monster, level 2 or lower, face down defense position. You can either special summon another one of him to the field, or one of these fun options down here. Crystal Seer, which is the monster version of Pot of Duality, except a little bit better. Pick up the 2 cards from the top of your deck, select one of those cards, and add it to your hand, and place the other one on the bottom of your deck. Your opponent don't see him, don't have to shuffle, and you can still special summon the turn. In fact, you flip summon that thing. Or you can place an old Vindictive Magician at the end of it. Ha! It blows up. Hit up the tuners, 2 Junk Synchron. A lot of level 2 or lower monsters in this deck, actually. 1 Old Vin, 2 Crystal Seer, and 3 Apprentice Magicians, so plenty of targets for him. 1 Geomancer the Ice Barrier, who has a nice attribute negation effect. Toss a card, and that attribute can't select her as an attack target. Mostly she's in here because she's a spellcaster and a level 3 tuner, so I can pretty much will go Spell Power Grasp, place 3 spell counters on her, and then special summon Geoments, and that's 7. 1 Delta Flyer to play with levels. 1 Frequency Magician because he's a level 2 spellcaster. 1 Debris Dragon because, once again, there's a lot of under 500 attack monsters in this deck, which would be 3 Apprentice Magician, 2 Crystal Seer, and 1 Old Vindictive Magician. And there's some Dragon Sinks in the grave, or in the extra deck. And a little what the hell random cards. Silver Tear of the Northern After. Haha, Loki. Once again, another spellcaster. This one's level 5 though, and him plus Apprentice Magician does equal Arcanite, so that's good. Spell cards, of course, spell counter deck, so triple Spell Power Grasp, 2 Citadels, 1 Magical Dimension, because that's all I'm down to. 1 Foolish Burial, 1 Miracle Synchro Fusion, 1 Swords, 1 MST, usual cards, traps, Spellbinding Circle, just because I felt like going old school, Mere Force, Scrap Iron, Trap Hole, Bottomless Trap Holes, Akaretsu Armor, Call the Haunted, and Compulsionary Evacuation Device. Hitting up the extra deck now real quick. 1 Junk Warrior, because it's pretty much full necessary. He comes in handy. 1 Tempest Magician for burn and spell counter placement. Of course, can't have the 6s without Brionic. Iron Chain's in here for debris. Ancient Fairy Dragon is to get my field spell and destroy other people's field spells. Black Rose is for field nuke. Triple Arcanite Magician for, of course, he's my main monster out of this deck. He is the ace. When he's synced, place 2 spell counters on him. For every spell counter on this card, it gains 1,000 attack per. So I can keep placing spell counters on him because he has no limit. And then I can remove 1 spell counter from any card I control to blow up a card in the field. I've had him up to 6-4 before. It is fun. 1 Stardust, 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Mistworm. And of course the fun cards are down here. Supreme Arcanite Magician. That's what the Miracle Synchro Fusion is for. Same effect as Arcanite. 1,000 per, has the option to blow up. Gains 2 when it's Synchro Summoned, so he's 3-4 because his original attack is 14. But he also has a secondary effect which kicks him down to you can only remove 1 spell counter per turn. You can either blow up a card or draw 1 card, which makes him alright. He works great in a push. Dragonite Dracula Queese is because I has dragons, I has warriors, and they eventually make their way to the graveyard. And of course, 1 Loki. It's happened before, and it made me happy when it did happen. So that is Spellcrusher. No video on Friday, sorry. Taking the weekend off. I'm being good that Friday. Hee hee, joke. I have to tune in next week for Dark Mech versus Light, and the deck box zone for Dark Mech, and the Intech, which I don't know what I've chosen yet. I'm not going to tell you even if I did, so, Watch it or your head will explode! Later, YouTube.